Hello, my name is Andrew O'Brien, and I died November 21st, 2010. I made this account because I really want to help people prevent suicide. On November 21st, 2010, I died for 60 seconds. The doctors brought me back, and this is my story. I woke up on November 20th to find my girl in a tent with another man, with two other men, when we were out at a party camping. When I woke up and found that, I decided I was done. I had a friend take me home, and on the way home I acted completely calm. I didn't let him know what I was thinking. When he dropped me off, I told him I was fine and he left. As soon as I entered the house, I hit every wall in sight. I really messed up my hand, but the pain wasn't enough. Pain usually calmed me down when I was mad, but this wasn't enough. I wanted more pain. And I looked around and I saw a pill bottle on top of my elevator. It was a pill bottle that was prescribed to me, and it was Lunesta. There was 30 pills left in the bottle, and I took them all. But I thought maybe that wasn't enough to kill me. So I went on a rampage through my house, finding every pill bottle I'd ever gotten through the pharmacy. Throughout all the pill bottles, I had taken 50 of 4 different types of pills, including antidepressants, Lunesta, and naproxen, because I wanted to die. I was done. I took them all, and I jumped in the shower. After the shower, I went downstairs, and I drank 2 bottles of beer. After the beer, I had realized that I was feeling really bad. I had felt myself dying, and I realized I made the worst mistake I've ever made. So I called the ambulance, and after I called the ambulance, I called a friend. I told the friend what I had done, and I told him not to tell anyone. I told him that the ambulance was on their way and that I was okay. The last thing I remember is the ambulance showing up to the house and me going to the front yard. A cop came up and searched me and asked me if I had any weapons on me. I told him that I didn't, but I had a knife on the coffee table. I tried to cut myself, but I couldn't do it, so I decided, forget it, I'll just take all the pills. After that, they put me in the ambulance, and everything after that was a blur. I remember walking into the hospital with them carrying me. I was walking, but they had to help me. And I remember seeing a doctor and him telling me that he was going to have to put IVs in my wrist. And everything is just kind of a blur to me. After he put the IVs in my wrist, I don't remember much. I remember struggling because there was a lot of pain in my throat. And I was told by my bosses who showed up at the hospital to support me that I was fighting them. They had to strap me down to the gurney because they were trying to shove a tube down my throat. Because after taking 30 sleeping pills, I wouldn't wake up. So they couldn't just give me a, a cold martini. They had to shove a tube down my throat. And even though I was unconscious, a tube being shoved down your throat doesn't feel good. So I was fighting them, and I was fighting them putting an IV in my arm. I was fighting them with everything. But one of my bosses patted me on the head and told me, Obi, you're going to be okay. Calm down. And I had calmed down enough to where they could finish putting the tube down my throat and shoving the coal into my stomach. Everything I did was stupid. I regret it so much. After they put coal in my stomach, I don't know what happened, but I remember waking up in the middle of the night. I don't remember much because they had put me on so many drugs, but I remember hearing my mom cry on the phone. I remember her screaming because the doctors had told her that they can't tell me that I was alright. They couldn't tell her that I was alright. They told her that, there's no definite. This could be your last time that you talk to your son. And I am so sorry for doing that to my mother. It's so hard. My brother had said that I had spoken to him on the phone and he had cussed me out, telling me I was gonna be okay. But I don't remember that. The only thing I remember is my mom scream crying and my best friend right next to me, next to the bed, trying to calm her down on the phone, but telling her that he couldn't tell her I was gonna be alright. He couldn't tell her anything because he didn't want to give her false hope. After I'd spoken to him on the phone, my buddy told me that I had died. I had died for 60 seconds. The doctors were pretty sure that they had lost me, but they brought me back. So in a way, it feels to me like God was telling me that this isn't it. I woke up with 2 needles in both arms, my right and my left, with the catheter in me, with all kinds of wires connected to me monitoring me. I woke up and I didn't know what had happened, but I knew that it did not feel good at all. I see my buddy next to me just sleeping on the little chair. He had been there throughout the whole time, just waiting for me to wake up, hoping I was going to be okay. When I woke up and finally came to my senses, I realized what had happened. Everything is still pretty much a blur to me, but I realized that nothing in this world is worth taking your life over. Nothing. My family loves me. I didn't think I had anyone there for me until I woke up in the hospital and I had all kinds of people calling, checking up on me, hoping I was okay. My family just waiting to hear from me. It's hard. When you commit suicide, you're just thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about everybody else that's going to be affected by it. After that, I was put in the psych ward for 3 days, just to evaluate me and watch me and make sure I wasn't going to do it again. Just hospital procedure. I felt like I didn't belong there. Told the doctors I wasn't crazy, I just made a mistake. And I believe I wasn't crazy. I did make a mistake. But while in the hospital, while in the psych ward, I had a lot of time to think. And you just realize how much you hurt everybody. Everybody. Trying to hurt yourself and you hurt everybody. And 2 days ago, I found out that a close family friend had taken his own life as well. A guy that we have known for a long time. A guy that would make you laugh, never seem down. And that's the thing, you get all these classes and all kinds of things about how to prevent suicide, but to tell the truth, you can never really know when someone's going to do it. Because I'm really good at putting on a fake smile and acting like everything's okay when everything's not. It's easy to pretend. The reason I made this account is to hope that I can help people out there. I want to help. I think that's what God did. I think that's why God kept me alive. To help prevent this kind of thing. So for all you who view this video, please share it. I want to be there for people. I want to help people now. I died and I came back to life, and I'm here for a reason. And I know that reason is to share my story and to stop other people from making the same mistake that I did. And to help people, to talk to people. And you have my YouTube account. You can, if you have a problem, if you're thinking about suicide, message me. I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't have to worry about me telling anyone. Every conversation I have with anyone will still stay completely private. But don't do this to your family. It's not worth it. You're not just hurting yourself. You're hurting everyone who knows you, who's ever known you, who has ever loved you. When my family friend passed away, the first thing my mom did was call me and tell me never to do something like that again, because she loved me so much and she never wanted to go to my funeral. And that's not the way out. Don't take the coward's way out and take your own life. Just tough it through it. You'll make it, I swear. It opened my eyes up so much after I realized I had died and they brought me back. Today is Christmas Eve, 2010. And I just want to get my message out there. So please, for all you who watch this video, help me. Help me help others. I will speak in public. I will do anything. I will travel. I'm alive for a reason. God kept me here to spread the message, and I'm going to spread the message. I am so thankful to be alive, and I am so sorry to anyone that I hurt attempting suicide. I didn't just attempt it, I completed it, but the doctors brought me back. Thank you for watching this video, and have a happy holidays to your family. And just remember to enjoy every minute with them, because you never know how much longer you have with them. So please, if you even think about ever hurting yourself or you just need to talk, contact me on YouTube. I'll be here. Once we talk for a minute, I'll give you my phone number. I will always be here for anyone that needs any help. It is not worth your life. I am 22 years old. My name is Andrew O'Brien, and I'm currently on my way out of the United States Army. I have been to war as a child and as an adult. Two different types of war. But I am here for you. Let me help you. Trust in me and believe in me. I will be here for you. Happy holidays.